Hi, I'm Araceli Fredejas Munoz, and I'm learning a ton of amazing things in cohort 23 of Microsoft's Power Up program. In this video, I'll show you how I completed the final challenge of the Conversational Agents course. The main goal of the challenge was to build a conversational agent using Microsoft Copilot Studio and to really understand how it works under the hood. I created an agent from scratch, connected it to publicly available content about Copilot on Microsoft Learn, and published it on a demo website, which you can access directly using the QR codes shown on screen. But then I thought, what if I take it a step further? Since I work in an insurance company in Spain, building real-world solutions with these tools, I decided to create a second agent in parallel. Taylor, the Kelsity's AI assistant. This agent reflects the branding, energy, and emotional tone of a fictional brand, Kelsity's, as if it were a real startup. I used my own data and gave it my own personal style. Let me show you both projects. Are you coming with me? In this first case, the goal was to create a conversational agent about Microsoft Copilot Studio using its official documentation as the knowledge source. The creation process felt very natural. A single prompt launched a guided conversational experience where I defined the agent's purpose, tone, and system topics step by step. Once created, I packaged the agent into a solution. This helped organize all its components, such as connected files and topics, and made it easier to export across environments. For knowledge, I added 2 public URLs well indexed in Bing, just as recommended in the course's best practices. Finally, I tested the agent within the built-in test environment in Copilot Studio, making sure it returned accurate answers and cited its sources properly. After completing the official case, I wanted to apply what I learned to a realistic business scenario. That's how Taylor was born, a glitter agent designed to support the customer service team of my fictional brand, KelseyTS. Instead of linking to public websites, I uploaded real Excel files with internal rules, communication protocols, and evaluation criteria. These documents reflect how customer care is managed in a real operational context. At first, I tried connecting the agent to those documents directly from OneDrive. But when I went to publish it, I hit an unexpected error: authentication not configured. This was a key lesson. I learned that files must be uploaded directly into Copilot Studio, not just linked, in order to be properly indexed. I also personalized the tone, welcome message, and quick replies to give Taylor its own unique voice, fun, friendly, and full of Taylor Swift references like "sorry, that's not from my era" or "I only answer Kelsey TS stuff." In addition, I disabled general AI knowledge to ensure Taylor responds strictly based on approved content. I thoroughly tested it in the test environment to confirm it delivers accurate answers aligned with business logic. Comparing both agents helped me understand how to adapt the same technology to different contexts. The official agent was perfect to learn the guided flow, how to package solutions, and work with well-indexed public sources. It was functional, clean, and professional. Taylor, on the other hand, was a creative and technical challenge. I had to connect real business files, troubleshoot issues like the OneDrive authentication error, and design a tone of voice fully aligned with the brand. The result was a unique, operational, and fun agent. My main takeaway: it's not just about building the agent, it's about designing it with purpose, personality, and alignment to real business goals. In use cases 3 and 4, I managed the official agent's knowledge and access to make it informative, functional, and safe. I kept general AI knowledge enabled so that the assistant could provide broader answers using contextual information beyond the uploaded sources. For example, when I asked, "What is the capital of Spain?" With general AI enabled, the agent replied confidently, "The capital of Spain is Madrid, blah blah blah." But when I disabled the generative AI, the same question triggered, "Sorry, I can only answer questions related to Microsoft Copilot Studio, blah blah blah." This shows how much the assistant relies on general knowledge when it's active, and how strict it becomes when grounded only in configured sources. I also disabled authentication, making the test agent accessible to any user without requiring login, ideal for public use cases with no sensitive data involved. In Taylor's case, use cases 3 and 4 were essential to guarantee accuracy and control. I disabled general AI knowledge because I wanted the agent to answer only based on internal documents. For example, I asked the fun but common question, "How do you make a tortilla de patatas?" It's one of my favorite dishes. With general AI enabled, a typical agent might say, "You need potatoes, eggs, and onions. Fry the potatoes, mix them with eggs, and cook it on both sides. Blah, blah, blah." But with general AI disabled, Taylor replied, "Sorry, I only answer questions related to KelseyTS protocols and internal workflows." That contrast made it clear. Taylor should never answer based on generic data, only trusted approved sources. I uploaded Excel files with real business rules, quality criteria, and operational protocols, and made sure they were available directly in Copilot Studio. I also disabled authentication since the agent doesn't handle sensitive data. Still, I validated that the documents only included general, non-confidential information. But that led to a small issue at first. I uploaded the Excel files with Taylor's knowledge from my OneDrive, and since the agent had no authentication, Copilot basically said, "Who are you again?" After investigating, and with a little help from Copilot itself, I swear it raised a virtual eyebrow. I learned that in these cases, files must be uploaded directly into Copilot Studio, not from private locations like OneDrive. After that, everything worked perfectly. This approach allowed me to build a reliable assistant with consistent answers aligned with the company's operations. After use cases 3 and 4, I understood how AI scope and authentication directly impact the reliability and security of an agent. General AI knowledge can help in public cases, but must be disabled in controlled or internal environments. Authentication should only be removed if there is no sensitive data involved. Direct file upload is key to ensuring that content is truly available and indexed. But especially in Taylor's case, these learnings came with real-world complications. At first, I uploaded the Excel files with Taylor's internal knowledge from my OneDrive. Since authentication was disabled, the agent couldn't access those files and returned an error. Copilot gave me the silent treatment, no answers, no explanation, just ghosted me like a strict librarian guarding the restricted section. After some debugging and what felt like a slightly sarcastic Copilot prompt, I discovered that for public agents, files must be uploaded directly into the solution. Linking from cloud storage like OneDrive won't work unless users are authenticated. This small issue taught me a big lesson. Even if you do everything else right, knowledge must be accessible and indexed in the right way. Otherwise, the agent won't work as expected. In short, designing a useful agent isn't just about connecting data. It's about precisely controlling what it can say, to whom, and with what source support.